himself holy by his righteousness. Then sheep will graze as in their own pasture, lambs will feed among the ruins of the rich. Woe to those who draw sin along with cords of deceit, and wickedness as with cart ropes. To those who say, "Let God hurry, let him hasten his work, so we may see it. Let it approach."
Let me see that part. Is that good to say, "Let God hurry, let him hasten his work so we may see it"?
No, he will come in his time.
Woe to those who draw sin along with cords of deceit and wickedness as with cart ropes. No, to those who say, woe to those who say, "Let God hurry, let him hasten his works," or his work, so we may see it. Let it approach. Let the plan of the Holy One of Israel come, so we may know it.
Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and clever in their own sight. Woe to those who are heroes at drinking wine and champions at mixing drinks, who acquit the guilty for a bribe.
Acquit.
Acquit.
Acquitted
the guilty
means-
for a bribe.
Means that you are cleared of any wrongdoing. Now that's nice if you haven't done any wrong. However, if you just gave the judge $1 million so that he would acquit you, then that's a bribe. And what is that? Why is that wrong?
Because you bribed a judge.
So who did wrong and who did wrong?
They both did wrong.
They
The
both
judge
did wrong.
and the other one for
Yes.
accepting the money,
Mm-hmm.
but denied justice to the innocent. Therefore, as tongues of fire lick up straw, and as draw grass sinks down in the flames, though their roots will decay, and their flowers blow away like dust. For they have rejected the law of the Lord Almighty, and spurned the word of the Holy One of Israel. Therefore the Lord's anger burns against his people. His hand is raised as he strikes them down. The mountains shake, and the dead bodies are like refuse in the streets. Yet for all this, his anger is not turned away. His hand is still upraised. He lifts up a banner for the distant nations. He whistles for those at the end of the earth. Here they come, swiftly and speedily. Not one of them grows tired or stumbles. Not one slumbers or sleeps. Not a belt is loosened at the waist. Not a sandal thong is broken. Their arrows are sharp. All their bows are strung.
Stop for a second. What is a bow that is not strong?
One doesn't have an arrow in the bow.
No, the bow has a string.
Oh.
If it doesn't have a string because it ripped or because it's not strung, somehow it's not on the. Why would it? What would that mean?
It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work. And what else?
I don't know.
Well,
The
he
bows
says.
wouldn't work if they didn't have the string.
Well, what happens if your arrow tip is not sharp?
Then it'd be blunt.
So which soldier would be? What would be the excellent soldier? What kind of arrows would he have?
Sharp arrows.
And his bow would have a.
String.
And the poor soldier, not the bad soldier, the one that is not a good soldier, what kind of arrow tips does he have?
Blunt.
And what kind of bow does he have?
A one that's not strong.
It doesn't have a string in it yet. Is he prepared?
No.
This teaches us to be prepared, doesn't it?
Yes.
All right. Continue.
All their bows are strung. Their horses' hooves seem like flint. Their chariots' wheels like a whirlwind. Their roar is like that of a lion. They roar like young lions. They growl as they seize their prey and carry it off with no one to rescue. In that day they will roar over it, like the roaring of the sea, and if one looks at the land, he will see darkness and distress. Even the light will be darkened by the clouds.
Is that a happy reading that you read about?
No,
Why is it not a happy reading?
because they talk about war and the clouds being dark
And bodies, dead bodies, where?
everywhere,
In the streets like refuse.
like trash.
And then when you're gonna hit somebody, let's say that you're gonna hit with our fist like this, right? But God's fist has fire, which means that when it hits, the rest of that area catches on fire.
It's like when Hulk smashes one place, it goes.
There's like
It,
waves.
that's
Like
exactly
in
it.
the movie effect, the line goes a little extra.
He causes an earthquake. Now, daughter, before you leave here, before I conclude, don't leave until I dismiss you. What does it mean that there are dead bodies and God is not finished? He has his arm upraised.
That there's going to be more dead bodies.
He's going to do it again. Why is God so angry at these people?
Because they're arrogant and they Russian.
They call this is bad and they mean that it is good, and this is good and they mean that it is. Name a song that says that. Have you heard of Michael Jackson's I'm bad, I'm real, real bad? But what did it mean to be bad? It meant to be
Good.
I'm tough. Everybody respects me. But that is not the way it's supposed to be. Now, what about this other song here? Have you heard it? It goes. How does it go, son?
Talk dirty to me.
Talk dirty to me. You remember that one? You want people to be talking. I think the Bible would say curse words. Would curse words be dirty?
Yeah.
All right. So, are we supposed to talk dirty to each other?
No.
In the another one we read, it said, stop lying to each other, right? Speak the truth to each other or something like that. It's in there somewhere.
Stop
All right, daughter,
lying to
you've
each
been very patient. You are dismissed. Thank you for reading. You can, you will, you must.